Starters for this Sweet 16 matchup. First for the Iowa State Cyclones. 6'5 senior Nate Heisey. 6'1 senior Taman Lipsy. 6'8 junior Milan Momchilovic. 6'10 junior Blake Buchanan. 6'3 freshman Killian Torre. Starters for the Tennessee Volunteers. 6'1 senior Jacoby Gillespie. 6'4 sophomore Bishop Boswell. 6'11 redshirt sophomore J.P. Estrella. 6'10 freshman Nate Ament. 6'11 senior Felix Akpara. Officials for this game. Courtney Green, who is an SEC official. Many think he's going to end up with a Final Four appearance next weekend. He's had a good year. Tony Henderson, an official who hadn't worked a Tennessee game in 8 years, and now he will have had the balls in back-to-back games. The Virginia game and now against Iowa State. And the third official is Brooks Wells. He is a Big 12 official who is known to react poorly when coaches scream at him. He will tee him up. This will be Tennessee's fourth all-time meeting with Iowa State. The Vols lead the series 2-1. First meeting, 1968, with the Cyclones winning. Tennessee won the contest played in 1977 and 2018. Iowa State started the season 16-0. They're now 29-7. Fourth time they've been a number 2 seed. They've only been to the Elite Eight once, back in 2000. Tennessee, 24-11, 11-7 in the SEC. The Vols have been to the Elite Eight in each of the last 2 years. That's actually the furthest both of these schools have ever made it in the NCAA tournament. One of them will have to go through Michigan to get to the Final Four next weekend in Indianapolis. But first, one of them will have to survive the other just to make it to Sunday afternoon. Ames, Iowa, a town of 70,000, is 350 miles from here. So it is a lot of red and yellow here tonight. It is a road game for Tennessee.
Yes, it is, Mike, but I love it. I love it.
Here we go. Ball is up, tipped to Tennessee. Gillespie with the basketball, guarded by Torre. Gillespie tries to drive, can't do it. Crossover dribble, goes right side to Ament. Ament looks for a man down low, drives on Heisey, pull up 12-footer, going to be short. Rebounded by Heisey. Heisey leaves it off with Lipsy. Lipsy to Momchilovic. Momchilovic gives it to Heisey, to Buchanan, hands to Lipsy on the weave. Lipsy, Momchilovic in the corner. He goes back to Lipsy for three, and the senior drills it.
Yeah, he got a great look right there. Knocked it down. That's what the senior does.
Lipsy, not a great three-point shooter, but he was awfully good there. Gillespie kills his dribble out front, in trouble. Estrella comes to help him. Now gives it back to Gillespie. He drives all the way through. Reverse layup. Good.
Kobe to the rack.
3-2, Iowa State leading. Just over a minute in. Toure to Lipsy. Back to Toure, the freshman from France. Buchanan to Heisey. Heisey's going to drive through, lay it up, miss it, and they're going to call a foul.
I think JP messed up on there. Him and Felix got in the pick and roll, and, that's big on big. You got to switch that.
Estrella is called for the foul, his first, team first, and it's going to send Heisey to the line. Heisey is a 64% free throw shooter. This Iowa State team shoots just 68% from the line. Heisey makes the first one. 4-2 Cyclones, 18:37 remaining first half. Heisey, who'll be 24 next month. Free throw, rattles home. 5-2 Cyclones. Full court pressure. Into Boswell, guarded by Lipsy. Boswell gets a screen, gets it into front court, goes left, gets it to Gillespie. Toure is all over it. Gillespie gets a screen. Crossover dribble, goes left. Momcilovic cuts him off. On top to Ament, 6 to shoot. Ament gets a screen. 2 to shoot. Ament for 3. Too long. Rebounded by Akpara. Back out to Gillespie for 3. In and out. Tip, no good. Ament up with it. Missed it. Won't go. And it's rebounded by Heisey.
So many close looks, Mike. You got to capitalize on those.
Momcilovic guarded by Ament. To Buchanan. To Momcilovic. It goes through his hands, out of bounds. Good defense, Ament.
Great defense.
Turnover, Cyclones. 17:41 remaining first half. Ball's down by 3. Dressed in all orange tonight in the Windy City. First time Tennessee has ever played in Chicago proper. Right side, Ament, ball hits him in the stomach, gets away. Lipsy takes it away. Heisey for 3, he missed it. Ament with the rebound, nearly lost it, gets it out to Gillespie. Gillespie wants to run, flying down court, cut off by Momcilovic. Gillespie circles out, mismatch somewhere. Gillespie circles around Momcilovic. Now goes on top of Estrella. Estrella to Boswell. Boswell into the lane, turnaround short, rebounded by Akpara. Back to Boswell. On the block, Estrella one-hander off the bank, no good. Estrella gets his own board, missed the layup, but he was fouled. Tennessee missing layups, Chris Lofton.
Yes, a lot of them, Mike. And we can't have this in this game. We're going to need those.
Foul called on Blake Buchanan. 6'10 Buchanan actually played against Tennessee last year in the Bahamas for Virginia. 6 points and 7 rebounds in that game. Estrella free throw up, short.
JP 66% on the year from the line.
Plata is going to come in along with Bateman. Bateman a guard. Plata is a 6'11 post player. 5-2 Iowa State leads, 16:50 first half. Estrella, second toss up, in and out. Tipped away, and it will go out of bounds to Iowa State. Tennessee can't hit the broadside of a barn right now.
No, we can't.
1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line.
And great looks at the rim, too.
Great looks.
There was one, Felix was right at the rim, he kicked it out. I'm like, just go up and dunk it.
5-2 Iowa State leading. Carey checks in for Estrella. And so Jalen Carey coming off a very, very good game. 10 points and a couple of rebounds against Virginia, where he's 4 of 5 from the field.
Yes, he was spectacular for us. That was 10 big points for us.
Here's Lipsy. Working it up court. Hands off Momcilovic to Bateman to Lipsy. Inside, Plata has his shot blocked by Akpara. Rebounded by Carey. Gillespie to Carey on top. Guarded by Heisey. Hand off Boswell to Gillespie. Back to Boswell to Ament. On the block, Akpara. One-hander up. Good.
All day, Felix.
Coming the other way, Heisey takes the pass, drives, scores, and he was fouled. Tennessee did not get back on defense, and the ever-hustling Heisey goes and gets it, and he was fouled. It's called on Ament, his first, team second. And so Ament is going to come out, and Evans is going to check in with 16:12 remaining in the first half.
You just can't have those plays like that. We score and then give up a layup and one on the other end.
Heisey gunning for his 5th point. He makes it good. 8-4 Iowa State. Nearly 4 minutes in. Boswell will run the point. Guarded by Bateman. Leaves it for Carey. Carey dribbling. Can't hand it off. He's in trouble. Throws it back out front to Boswell. 12 to shoot. Boswell gets a screen. Goes to Gillespie. 7 to shoot. Gillespie double teamed. In trouble. 4 to shoot. Long three on the way. Well short. Akpara throws it back in. And it's going to be a shot clock violation on the ball. Tennessee 2 of 10 from the field. Iowa State playing that great defense. Off to a nice start. Cyclones 8, Volunteers 4, 15:39 to go, first half. Iowa State 8, Tennessee 4, 15:39 remaining in the first half. Iowa State is 2 of 4 from the floor. And to this point, they are 3 of 3 at the line. Tennessee is 2 of 10 from the floor, 0 of 2 at the line. Ball's 2 turnovers, Cyclones 1. Tennessee has out-rebounded Iowa State 8-3. Vols already have 6 offensive rebounds. For Chris Lofton, they haven't been able to do anything with them.
Have not. Just missing point blank layups around the rim, and this is Sweet 16. If we want to advance to the Elite 8, we got to finish those, Mike.
Momcilovic to throw it in to Lipsy. Bateman, Toure, and Plata on the floor. Vols going with Gillespie, Boswell, Akpara, Carey, and Evans. Both these teams like to play defense.
Yes, they do.
Lipsy making his 137th start. Hands off Bateman to Toure. Toure trying to get it to Momcilovic, but can't do it. Bateman going to drive it through. Fall away 10-footer is no good. Rebounded by Akpara. Gives Gillespie ahead to Evans on the run. Evans going to try to drive it. Throws it cross court. Boswell for 3. It's short. Toure with the rebound. 2-on-2 coming down court. Goes up over Gillespie, but has it blocked from behind by Akpara.
Give me that, Felix.
Gillespie with the ball the other way. Drives and makes a layup.
Another tough finish by Jacoby.
2 blocks for Akpara, and he came out of nowhere on that one.
Out of nowhere.
8-6. Lipsy to Momcilovic. Momcilovic spins to the free throw line. You walk. Turnover, basketball to Tennessee.
Great defense by Jacoby right there, Mike.
That is not what Momcilovic does. He shoots threes. Tennessee making it hard on him to get away right now.
If Tennessee makes him put the ball on the floor, they've done their job.
Boswell will bring it up court. Instead, give it to Gillespie. Toure on him. Spin move Gillespie. Comes left. Tries to get it to Carey. It's stolen away by Heisey, who'll drive for the layup. Good. Heisey with 7 of Iowa State's 10. They lead 10-6. Tough ball at the end of that play for Gillespie. Fell into a camera. He's going to need a second to get himself together, and that's why Boswell will handle the basketball. Boswell kills his dribble. Goes to Carey. Carey drives, leaves it off with Evans, throws it back up front. Boswell on a skip. Gillespie, long 3, short. Rebounded by Carey, up strong, good.
Right place, right time, Jalen.
10-8. Bateman going to try to drive it on Akpara. Throws back to Toure. Toure tips it away as it looked like Boswell was going to steal it, and Toure knocks it out of bounds. Another Iowa State turnover. Ethan Berg is going to check in. Nate Ament back in the game. 10-8, Iowa State, 13:27 remaining first half. Here's Gillespie. Toure staying on it. Gillespie goes by him. Now resets high out front to Akpara. Akpara Bounce pass, Berg drives through, leaves it off with Amen in the corner for three. Yes, sir!
Bang, bang, Nate. Great play, great pass by Ethan.
First lead for the Vols at 11-10 with 13 minutes to go in the half. Bateman to Heisey to Bateman. Shot fake. Bateman pulls back for a three. Missed it. Akpara with a board. And it's not going to count because they're going to say Carey hit Buchanan. So a foul on Jalen, his first, team third. Akpara is going to get a blow as Estrella comes back in with 12:49 remaining in the half. Momcilovic has come back in the game for Iowa State after a quick rest. Berg has got him. Inbounds pass, Heisey. Heisey gets it to Momcilovic for his first three, in and out. Rebounded by Carey. Tennessee a 1-point lead in the basketball. Ament leaves it off Carey, back to Ament. Ament double team. Flips low, and it's Estrella who missed an easy one. Rebounded by Buchanan. Lipsy kills his dribble to Toure, who'll take a three. He makes it.
That's too easy, Mike. He was wide open.
13-11, Iowa State. Gillespie double teamed out front to Carey. To Ament on the right side. Ament circles around, guarded by Heisey. He can take him. He takes it down the lane, and Heisey's called for a foul. He grabbed him. So on Heisey, his first, and the second foul on Iowa State. Official timeout, 11:53 to go in the first half. With your score, Iowa State 13, Tennessee 11.
Rick Barnes, Vols play here. This is your Vol Network.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
The Vols took their first lead of this game at 11-10 on a Nate Ament three with 13:05 remaining in the first half. Iowa State, however, got a three-pointer from Toure to retake the lead 13-11, and that's where we are now with 11:53 remaining in the first half. Vols have made 3 of their last 6 shots after starting 2 for 10. Tennessee out-rebounding Iowa State 12-5. 7 offensive rebounds for the Vols, none for Iowa State. So it's a rock fight.
That's what we expected. A big rock fight.
Dwayne Brown will get his first action. He's on the court with Berg, Gillespie, Estrella, and Ament. Gillespie dribbling out front. Goes to Ament. Ament can take Heisey. Pull-up jumper. Good.
Yes, sir. Nate with the midi.
Heisey's only 6'5". He can't stay with him.
No, Nate can't see him.
13-13. Lipsy to Buchanan. And they're going to call a foul on Momcilovic for an illegal screen. Milan Momcilovic picks up his first, team third, and it'll be Tennessee basketball.
That's great defense by Nate.
Iowa State 4 turnovers, Tennessee 3. 13-13 the score. Dwayne Brown back in the lineup. Mentioning he's getting some early work tonight. Ament with the basketball in the lane. Goes right corner to Berg. Berg in trouble as he kills his dribble. Gives it to Ament. He's double teamed. Back to Berg for 3. Way off the mark. Rebound Heisey. Not a good offensive possession, Tennessee. Momcilovic loses the basketball. Grabs it back in the corner. Throws it over the head of Buchanan. Fortunately for him, Heisey's there. Heisey going to try to drive on Ament. Takes it low. Lays it up and in. Crafty player.
He's having himself a night so far, Mike.
He had 34 points in the first 2 games of this tournament. He can score.
Yes, he can.
15-13. Berg drives into the lane, leaves it off with Estrella. Back to Berg, guarded by Lipsy. 10 to shoot. Berg, double team, bounces it to Estrella. Back to Berg, 6 to shoot. Got to get rid of it. Bounces it low. Brown up strong, one hand. Wayne Brown lays it up and in.
Wayne.
15-15, 10:05 to go first half. Heisey on the right side. On top, Buchanan. Buchanan back to Lipsy. He makes it all go. He'll take a 3. He'll miss it. It'll be tipped up and rebounded by Brown. To Gillespie to Ament. Nate on the run. Dribbles between the legs. Momcilovic trying to guard it. Throws it in the corner to Gillespie. Inside it goes to Estrella, who can't catch it. Estrella feels like it was tipped away.
Yeah, I didn't really get a good angle.
I did not get a good angle on it either.
JB made it seem like he didn't touch it.
Estrella coming out. Akpara back in. Berg to the bench. Boswell back in. 15-15 the score. 9:38 remaining in the first half as we play at the United Center in Chicago. Lipsy goes left. Throws it right to Momcilovic. He'll take a 3. In and out. Rebounded by Akpara. Momcilovic 0 for 2. To Ament. Ament tries to drive on Heisey. Will back it out. Now he's got the 6'3" Toure on him. Takes it into the lane. Throws it to Boswell left side. Dumps it down to Akpara for the stuff.
Watch your head, Mike.
17-15 Tennessee, under 9 to go first half. Heisey out front for 3, no good. Tipped away by Plata. He's able to get the ball to Toure. Out front, Momcilovic missed another 3. He was wide open.
Yes, we got lucky right there, Mike.
Tennessee by 2. 8:36 to go first half. Gillespie, bounce pass Akpara. Hands it to Boswell. Back to Akpara. One-hander up. Not a good shot. Missed it badly. Toure rolling down court. Leaves it with Heisey for 3. That's short. And I think we're going to have a foul on the floor. On whom? We're going to call this on Tennessee. Is it going to be Ament? It is. Going to say Ament pushed Plata. So Ament with 2 with 8:20 remaining in the first half.
It's a big call right there.
Ament will go to the bench with 5 points. Didn't look like he had to do that either.
Yeah, did not at all.
Throwing it in will be Lipsy. Lipsy goes low to Heisey. He drops it. Tennessee picks it up. A turnover. Good defense, Akpara. Gillespie to Brown. Alley-oop. And it is stopped on the floor as Heisey grabs Akpara to keep him from dunking it. Heisey picks up his second foul. So they're going to have to get Toure right back in there for Heisey, who's got 9 points. 8:10 remaining first half. Tennessee 17, Iowa State 15. Evans back in for Tennessee. Inbounds pass comes to Gillespie, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Tennessee.
I think they called out of bounds, Mike.
That's correct. They'll say Gillespie stepped out of bounds before he shot the 3. Good eye, Chris Lofton.
Yeah, I thought they called a foul at first, too.
I thought they were getting Akpara for an illegal screen. I'm glad they didn't. Berg defending Lipsy in the backcourt. Gets it ahead to Toure. He's going to drive, lay it up and in. Carey didn't come over and pick him up.
You just can't have that, man. That's too easy.
Game tied at 17. Berg running the point for Gillespie. Gillespie getting a blow. To Evans. To Boswell. Back to Evans. He'll take a long one. Three-pointer, Amari Evans. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, Amari.
huge three. Balls by 3. Lipsy kills his dribble, goes to Plata. Dominicus Plata kills his dribble out front, goes low to Bateman. Bateman beats Boswell on the back door for the layup.
Yeah, a little back door. Back screen freed him up.
20-19. Tennessee by 1. 7 minutes to go first half. Left side. Berg throws it back out front. Boswell puts on a move, drives, alley-oop, and it's going to be up and in by Carey.
Great play by Bishop. Great finish by Jalen.
22-19. Ball's in front. Lipsy pushes off on Berg. Berg goes to the floor and ties him up. Tennessee scrapping in Chi-Town. It'll be Iowa State's ball when we come back. But the Volunteers lead with 6:36 remaining in the first half, 22-19. We pause 10 seconds for station identification from Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Nate Ament leads Tennessee in scoring with 5 points. He also has 3 rebounds. Unfortunately for the Vols, he has 2 fouls. On the other side, Nate Heisey leads Iowa State with 9 points. He also has 2 fouls. So he's on the bench. Akpara has been particularly effective for Tennessee. 2 of 3 from the field for 4 points. Already 5 rebounds. Gillespie is 2 of 5 from the field. He has 4 points. Vols 2 of 8 from 3-point range. Iowa State 2 of 10 from 3-point range. Something kind of interesting, Chris Lofton. When Iowa State wins, they average 85 points. When they lose, they average only 66 points. So this type of game plays more into what Tennessee wants to do. The problem is if Momcilovic heats up in a hurry, Iowa State can start scoring in a hurry.
That's the scary part. He hasn't got hot. So we just got to make sure we just keep a man on him at all times.
Nelson is into the game. He throws it in. Ball tipped away by Carey. On the run. Jalen dunks it over Buchanan.
Watch your head, Mike.
Carey with a steal and a finish. Vols by 5. Toure on top Buchanan. Carey with 6, by the way. And let's see what they're going to call. Going to call a foul. They're going to call Boswell for a foul away from the ball. That's his first. Team 5th. All right, had to wait for that. At first, the Tennessee players thought it was on Iowa State. Iowa State to inbounds. They throw it way out front to Toure. Toure going to pull up from 17, miss it. Berg has the rebound taken away by Akpara, who hands it back to Berg. To Evans, now back to Berg. Guarded by Bateman. On top, Boswell. Gets it to Evans. Evans alley-oop too high for Akpara. Taken away. Here's Toure racing down court. Leaves it for Momcilovic, and he makes his first 3.
Well, you knew he was going to make one.
That's his 135th of the year. Tennessee 24, Iowa State 22. Gillespie set to check back in with 5.5 minutes to go. On top to Boswell. Left side, Evans. Evans double team, gives it to Carey. Carey waves for Evans, instead has to throw it to Boswell. 7 to shoot. Carey gets the pass, takes it down. Alley-oop, Akpara with the stuff.
Watch your head, Mike. Great pass by Jalen.
Jalen Carey making it happen on the offensive end. Toure from in front, misses a 12-footer. Carey with the rebound to Boswell. Leaves it with Carey. Stutter step in the middle, and he is going to be called for walking. Looked like he was tied up as he brought the ball down too low, and one of the Cyclones grabbed the basketball. He's called for a walk.
Looked like a jump ball to me.
Would have been Tennessee's possession. 26-22, Vols over Iowa State. 4:54 remaining first half. Gillespie, Okpara, Boswell, Berg, and Carey for the Big Orange. Lipsy drives, throws it up, and they're going to get Boswell for a foul. This is what Lipsy does. He's 6 feet, 200 pounds, and he is a veteran player. Mentioned he's played 137 games at Iowa State, all starts. And so when he got Boswell out of position, he knew how to draw the foul.
And
go ahead.
And Sam, that's a skill, Mike. Like you said, veteran, seasoned, he knows how to get those calls.
He only shoots 64% at the line. Makes that one. 26-23. Ament coming in and Heisey coming in. Both men on opposite sides with 2 fouls coming back in the game. Lipsy. Second one. Made it good. Both of them. Made a liar out of me. Inbounds to Berg. Guarded by Nelson. Berg goes right. Berg goes on the block. Amen. He's double teamed. He runs out of the double team. Throws cross court to Gillespie. It's knocked out of bounds by Lipsy. Good hustle by Lipsy.
Dangerous pass. Somebody's got to come today. When he sees that double team, Mike, they got to come to him. They can't stand because he can't see you.
Tennessee by 2. 4:31 remaining in the half. 14 on the shot clock. You can hear this Iowa State crowd. Ament takes the pass, goes to the basket, lays it up and in.
Nice finish by Nate.
What a job by Gillespie out of a double team to throw a long pass. Here's Nelson to Buchanan. Bounce pass Heisey. Berg lost him, and Heisey lays it in. He's got 11.
Yes, got to watch that back door.
28-26 Vols. Gillespie goes right, leaves it with Okpara to Berg. Berg guarded by Nelson. Bounce pass, Gillespie to Ament. Ament double teamed. Bounce pass, Okpara. Flips it back, Gillespie. Gillespie with 3 to shoot. Drives in the lane. One-hander up. Good!
Flotation device is what we call it, the floater. Jacoby.
30-26 Vols. 3.5 minutes to go first half. Lipsy, double teamed, leaves it off Buchanan. Backdoor pass, Nelson, blocked by Okpara.
Give me that, Felix!
On the run, Gillespie. And they're going to call Okpara for running over Lipsy. That's the 5th time this year Lipsy has drawn a charge. Okpara out of control, and Lipsy saw it and took the hard hit for the foul. 30-26, timeout on the floor. Vols lead the Cyclones with 3:19 left in the half.
Tennessee Hoops. We are the Vol Network.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Tennessee started this game 1 of 8 from the field. Since then, the Vols are 13 out of 19. They're now shooting 52% for the game. Tennessee 30, Iowa State 26. Vols have 9, make that 8 total turnovers, but Iowa State has only been able to cash those in for 9 points. Iowa State 6 turnovers, leading to 5 ball points.
We got to take care of the ball better, Mike.
Well, Tennessee's doing such a good job on the offensive end. They've got to make sure they get shots.
That's it.
Turnovers mean you don't get a shot. Heisey throws it into Toure. Ament's got him. To Lipsy. Get it to Momcilovic. Back to Lipsy, who tries to drive. Throws it back. Toure out of bounds to Tennessee as Toure couldn't handle the heat.
That's that pressure defense, Mike. Speed you up.
Toure going to guard Gillespie in backcourt. Gillespie able to advance it into front court without much problem. 3 minutes to go in the half. Gillespie goes right, pull up, shot fake, takes the three, missed it short. Lipsy long rebound to Toure. Toure on the run, cut off by Berg. Toure nearly dribbled it out of bounds to Buchanan, to Lipsy on the left side. Lipsy thinks about driving, runs into Carey, bounce pass to Buchanan. He is able to lay it up and in over the outstretched arms of Carey.
That was a tough finish.
2.5 minutes to go in the half. Falls by 2. Looked like it was going to be swatted for a second.
That's what I thought too.
Gillespie to Berg. Berg bounce pass, Okpara. He has to circle back out, throw it back out to Gillespie. 10 to shoot. Gillespie, pass, Ament driving, puts it up, missed it, tipped by Okpara, good.
Felix, right place, right time with the tip.
Okpara with 8, balls by 4, 2 minutes left in the half. Lipsy circles around, guarded by Carey to Momcilovic, to Heisey. Heisey going to try to take it down the lane with a spin move, throws it back out to Toure. Toure guarded by Ament, shot fake in the corner. Instead he goes to Heisey, who makes the three.
Heisey's on fire, Mike.
He's got 14. 32-31 balls. Gillespie nearly loses the handle. Does lose the handle. It's grabbed by Toure. Behind the back pass, Lipsy for the layup. Good. Cyclones lead by 1. Balls look tired.
Yes.
Throwing it inbounds, Carey to Ament. A minute to go in the half. To Gillespie, left side for 3, far short. Okpara with the board. Back out front to Ament, and he throws it away.
We good. We got to huddle them up right here. Settle down. We good.
Just gunned it too far. Good job getting the offensive rebound, but just a poor pass. And so it'll be Iowa State's ball. We got a timeout on the floor. And this place has come alive with the Cyclone fans from Ames, Iowa, excited about their team. 33-32 Iowa State, 51 seconds to go. First half. For the most part, Tennessee has played outstanding defense. They have out-rebounded Iowa State 20-9, and yet they trail 33-32 in large part because of 10 first-half turnovers. Not taking care of the basketball, even when they make good plays, like the last turnover, where Okpara got a strong offensive rebound, tried to throw it back out front to Ament, instead threw it over his head into and through back court. So Iowa State will have the basketball on a 5-0 run. They took their use it or lose it timeout. And you've got to figure they've had something drawn up for Momcilovic here.
Absolutely, I guarantee it.
The sharpshooter guarded by Evans. Throw it in instead to Buchanan. Buchanan in the corner to Lipsy. Lipsy On top, Bateman to Heisey, who'll take a three. Missed it. Rebound, Evans. 41 seconds to go. Berg going to run the point. Berg has played a lot in this first half. Berg guarded by Bateman. Dribbling out front. Going left. Behind the back dribble, cut off, gives Okpara. Okpara dribbles a couple times back to Berg. Berg will take a wide open three and miss it. Tip to Carey. Inside Okpara for the layup. No good, but he was fouled, I think, by Buchanan. It is on Buchanan. And it's his second with 12.4 seconds to go.
Good pass to Felix on the inside by Jalen.
Okpara will go to the line to shoot two.
Felix 65% this season from the line.
Up. Good. Game tied at 33.
All net from Felix.
Plata going to come in and get Buchanan because he and Heisey each have two fouls. Ament on the bench for Tennessee right now with two. Okpara up. Good. Falls by one. Inbounds. Lipsy guarded by Berg. 9 seconds to go. Lipsy going to try to drive it. Gets by Berg. Throws it up off the glass. Missed it. Tipped out of bounds by Plata. And the first half is over. At the intermission, Tennessee, in spite of themselves, has battled forward to a 34-33 lead over Iowa State.
Big Orange Basketball on the Ball Network.
Tennessee 34, Iowa State 33. Halftime statistics are rather telling. One stat that really jumps out, Felix Okpara has played longer in the first half than did Jacoby Gillespie. Just by 2 seconds, but still Gillespie leads the team in minutes almost every game, and the Vols were able to get him on the bench for 3:13 of the first half. Gillespie had been 12 of 23 from three-point range in the last 3 games. Today, 0 of 5. He does have 6 points. Okpara, 10 points and 8 rebounds already. Ament, 7 points, 3 rebounds. He has not turned the ball over, but he does have 2 fouls. Carey, 3 of 3 from the field, 6 points, 5 rebounds. He has a steal and an assist. So Carey giving Tennessee a little something extra because to this point, almost amazingly, Chris, J.P. Estrella has not scored.
No, he hasn't. 0 for 3 from the field, and he's had some point-blank shots, just missed. But I'm guessing a big half from him, Mike.
Tennessee needs a big half from him. Tennessee needs a big half overall. And the other thing they don't need, 10 turnovers.
Yes.
You would figure if they could just half that number, they've got a pretty good shot to win this basketball game.
Absolutely. I like that. Half of those, yes.
Because the Cyclones are going to force some.
Yeah. That's just what they do.
Toure, Lipsy, Heisey, Momcilovic, Buchanan for the Cyclones. Okpara, Estrella, Boswell, Gillespie, and Ament for the Volunteers. 20 minutes to become elite. Tennessee with the basketball. Boswell, right side, goes to Estrella, bounce pass, cutting through. Gillespie can't shoot. Now he drives, throws it in the corner to Boswell. On top, Ament for 3. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, Nate.
He's got 2 threes, 10 overall, and the Vols lead by 4. Lipsy goes right, behind the back dribble, leaves it out front with Toure. Buchanan driving to Heisey. Heisey back to Toure. Toure to the free throw line, then backs out to Heisey. Heisey's going to drive through, going to throw it up, going to miss, going to be tipped around, and going to be grabbed by Estrella. Heisey a little too confident in his abilities there. Ament comes the other way. Ament takes it down the lane. Stutter dribble, passes back. Gillespie driving layup, good.
Great finish by Jacoby, drawing the contact.
39-33, quick pass the other way. Toure cut off, hands it to Buchanan, comes back out to get it. Back to Buchanan. On top, Lipsy. Lipsy going to drive all the way through, try to lay it off, can't do it. Estrella blocked his shot and took it away. 90 seconds into the second half. Lipsy's going to be called for knocking down Ament.
Nice block by JP right there.
First foul on Lipsy, first one on the Cyclones in the second half. TJ Otzelberger not happy with the officials. Inbounds pass comes to Okpara. Hands to Boswell, flips to Ament. Heisey on him with 2 fouls. Ament double team to Okpara. Okpara can't hand it off to Gillespie. We'll have to throw it to him. Gillespie drives through, and they'll call Gillespie for a walk.
Coach Barnes is pleading. He got pushed right there.
Turnover, Tennessee. Vols 39, Cyclones 33, 18:09 to go in the game. Heisey on top. Going to try to drive by Okpara, leaves it in the corner for Toure. Back to Buchanan. Momcilovic comes out front to make the catch. Boswell all over him to Toure. 17-foot pull-up is good.
Nice mid-range by Toure right there.
39-35. Vols by 4. Gillespie gives Ament. Ament dribbles around Momcilovic, pulls up, and he is knocked down. Missed the shot, but he is fouled. Going to call it on Momcilovic, his second, team second.
That's just a hard cover with Nate. He tried to contest it, but...
Well, Momcilovic is trying to become the first player in the country to lead in three-point percentage and number of three-pointers made. It's never happened before. Ament free throw up and good. On defense, he lacks.
Yeah.
He's in to shoot.
Sharp shooter.
Yeah, that's great, but he can't guard Nate.
No, absolutely not.
Nate makes the first one. Second one up. Good. Ament with 12, Vols by 6. 17 and a half minutes to go. To Bateman, to Lipsy. He tries to drive, blocked by Ament. Grabbed by Plata, who's come in. To Bateman, takes it through. To Lipsy, who lays it up and in. Iowa State staying with it.
They're not going to give up.
Gillespie driving, leaves it off Estrella at the free throw line. Goes right side, Boswell for 3. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, bish.
44-37, Tennessee. Lipsy trying to take it down the lane. He'll pull up from 10. He'll make it good.
Nice shot by Lipsy, mid-range.
44-39. Gillespie dribbling out high. Goes to Ament. Back to Gillespie. Double team to Okpara. Tries to alley-oop it to Estrella. He's blocked off by Bateman, and they'll call a foul. Now they're going to discuss who they're going to call the foul on. Could be on Momcilovic. Who are they saying? They're going to call it on Plata. Plata's first, team third, and Estrella will go to the line to shoot 2. He's missed 2 in this game. JP up, good. 45-39.
Usually these free throws sometimes get you going on the offensive end, Mike. See the ball go through the hoop.
First point for Estrella with 16:36 to go in the game. He makes another. Vols by 7. Toure On top, Plata gives Heisey. Heisey wants to take Estrella. Instead, he's picked up by Boswell. Now Plata's going to drive, and he'll be hooked by Akpara on the floor. Akpara is called for his second foul. He got caught flat-footed, and that foul, while not great, saved a dunk.
Yes, he did.
Gillespie going to come out with 16:21 to go. Berg going to come in. Going to try to buy him a blow here before the first official stoppage. Inbounds pass Toure. Toure going to drive. Loses the ball, picked up by Akpara to Amit. Ahead to Berg. Berg guarded by Bateman. Berg drives, in trouble. Throws it back out. Estrella, it bounces away. Estrella runs and grabs it, hands it to Amit. That was ugly.
A little nervous.
12 to shoot. Momcilovic trying to guard Amit. Inside bounce pass. He tries to go to Estrella, who can't catch it.
Yes, I mean,
and we've got timeout on the floor. 15:54 remaining in this basketball game. Vols with another turnover, but they lead Iowa State 46-39. Tennessee in the second half, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 at the line. That's why they have surged in front by 7 over Iowa State. The Cyclones are 3 of 6 overall. 2 more turnovers for Tennessee, though. 12 total to Iowa State's 8. Vols out rebounding Iowa State 24-11. Tennessee has 10 offensive boards.
Got to continue to dominate that glass.
Tennessee averages nearly 16 offensive rebounds per game. So both teams slow coming out of the huddle. Vols coming back with Boswell, Berg, Amit, Akpara, and now Carey. It'll be Bateman, Lipsy, Toure, Plata, and Momcilovic. Tennessee going to come with a little full court pressure. Inbounds to Lipsy, guarded by Berg. Berg working him in the backcourt, and Berg picks up a foul. Berg's first, team third. Correction, team second. Lipsy trying to bring it up court. Berg staying in front of him. Now on the switch, Boswell's got him. Lipsy kills his dribble, goes to Momcilovic, hands back Lipsy. Circling left side, cut off by Carey. Up to Momcilovic. Flips the ball to Bateman. Amit gets in his line of vision, and Bateman knocks it out of bounds.
Great defense by Nate, getting his hands on that ball. Deflections.
Berg to the bench, Gillespie back in.
That's great defense by Berg.
Heisey comes back in, replacing Momcilovic. Gillespie had a nice rest. Gillespie dribbling out front, goes to Amit. Amit, double team, back to Boswell. Boswell to Amit, guarded by Lipsy, now double team. Throws it cross court, Gillespie, pull up 3, bounces, missed it, tipped, no good, tipped again, no good. Akpara has it, and what are they going to call? I think it's a foul on Iowa State. Tennessee out scrapping them as Plata is called for the infraction.
That's that toughness, that physicalness, Mike. Got to have it. That's Tennessee basketball.
4 fouls on Iowa State. They had only 5 in the first half. Plata's out, and Buchanan back in with 2 fouls. Inbounds pass, Amit throws it up and draws the foul. Got a lob on the inbounds because he had 7 inches on the man guarding him. And Amit wise enough to catch it. And while he was being held, He threw it up, so it's a shooting violation.
Absolutely, and that wasn't the play. I seen Nate look at Bishop and just gave him the eye roll up.
Free throw up, bounces, no good. Lipsy draws the foul, his second. We pause 10 seconds for station identification from Learfield. This is the Ball Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Ament makes the second one. Vols lead by 8. 14:50 remaining. Buchanan backdoor pass Lipsy, and he lays it up and in.
Can't get caught sleeping. That's the second time they backdoored us for an easy layup.
47-41. On top, Ament. Guarded by Bateman, goes right side to Boswell. Back to Ament. Bateman can't stop him. Ament drives, crosses over. Going to take it down the lane, leaves it over to Gillespie for the layup. Good!
Good backdoor by Jacoby. Nice pass, Nate.
49-41. Lipsy comes down, steps up, takes a three, missed it. Boswell rebounds, flips it back inbounds to Akpara. Ahead to the running Gillespie. Gillespie will slow down. Now he'll flip it inside to Carey, to Boswell on top, to Akpara. On the block to Carey, and they're going to get Lipsy for holding. That's 3 on Lipsy. And they cannot lose him.
No, they cannot.
Plata's going to come back in. 6 fouls now on Iowa State. Just 6 minutes and 3 seconds into the second half. Tennessee will shoot 1-1 the rest of the way. Lipsy's got to come out.
You got to take advantage of him being off the floor.
Boswell throws it inbounds. Gillespie for 3. Yes, sir!
Bang, bang, Jacoby!
Tennessee 52, Iowa State 41, 13:50 to go. Heisey brings it up court. Double teamed, Heisey leaves it off with Bateman, and they're going to call a foul on Gillespie. I'm not sure what he did. It's his first foul. Tennessee's third. Here comes Momcilovic back in, and Bateman will go out. He's going to throw it in. You wonder if they're going to try to get it right back to him to take a three.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Momcilovic trying to get it inbounds, gets it to Buchanan. Buchanan going to drive out front. Momcilovic tries to drive on Ament, and they call a touch foul. Ament's third, Tennessee's fourth. And so Berg is going to have to come in. And I think he's going to get Ament, and he is. 52-41 Tennessee, 13:34 remaining. Heisey trying to throw it inbounds. Will get it into Buchanan, the big man. 45 feet from the basket, he hands off Toure. He tries to drive, cut off by Gillespie. On top, Plata to Momcilovic. Backing in against Boswell, throws it up well short into the arms of Carey. Tennessee gets it ahead to Gillespie, to Berg. Berg gets a screen, comes left, kills his dribble, goes right side to Boswell. Boswell double team, bounce pass Estrella, takes it down the lane, lays it up, missed it, tip, good! Jalen Carey, timeout, Cyclones, as right now Tennessee's blowing them away. 54-41, 12:57 left in Chi-Town.
Tennessee's home court. This is your Vol Network.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Tennessee has outscored Iowa State 20-8 to start the second half. 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 5 of 6 at the line. They have out-rebounded the Cyclones 8-2 to begin the second half. Iowa State using their second timeout with 12:57 remaining. And so there'll be another stoppage coming up very shortly, an official timeout. So Iowa State knows they need to make some hay. Tennessee needs to go hard for however long they play before the next break. Lipsy is back in the game with 3 fouls. Throws it inbounds to Toure. Being guarded by Gillespie. Brings it into front court. Toure goes left. Spins it to Lipsy. Guarded by Berg. Momcilovic makes the catch, takes a 3, missed it badly. Toure shoots it up and in on the rebound.
Those are the plays you can't have, Mike. You got to get that rebound.
54-43 Vols. Berg guarded by Heisey. Driving, leaving it off with Estrella. Back out to Boswell. Boswell to Estrella. Pass into the corner intended for Gillespie. Knocked out of bounds with 13 to shoot. It'll stay with the Vols. 54-43. Inbounds pass. Comes in the corner to Berg. He's bumped by Heisey. Berg throws it off his leg, out of bounds. It'll stay with Tennessee, 12 to shoot, 12:21 left in the game. Heisey complaining about a lot of things. Inbounds pass comes into Estrella. Estrella dribbles out front, gives it to Berg. Berg double teamed, in trouble, needs to get rid of it, flips it low, and it's intercepted by Buchanan. To Toure. Toure on the run. Going to try to take Boswell. Missed the shot badly. Berg with the rebound. Flips to Boswell. Hands it back to Berg. Berg on top. Boswell. Gets a screen. Bounce pass Estrella. Takes it to the rack. Throws it up. Missed it. Carey with the offensive board. Goes up strong. Yes! 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 And he was fouled. Jalen Carey has come to play.
He's come alive, Mike.
Timeout on the floor. 11:47 remaining. Tennessee will shoot a free throw when we come back, leading Iowa State 56-43. Tennessee by 13 with 11:47 to go. Jalen Carey with 10 points and 9 rebounds. On a day where Estrella is 0 of 5 from the field, which is so unusual. He has 4 rebounds. I mean, JP's playing hard. He's playing good defense. He just doesn't have the good stuff offensively. Fortunately, Carey does and Akpara does. The two of them are a combined 9 of 11 from the floor. And both have 9 rebounds. So they're on the verge of double-doubles.
And Mike, and that's a team. Sometimes it's an off night for you. You got teammates that step up, and that's what's happening tonight. Like you said, JP's playing hard. That's all you can ask. As long as he's playing hard, physical, aggressive, I'll take it. Competing on the defensive end.
He had a great block early in the second half, which spurred Tennessee to go get a hoop. And so here's Carey, 49% free throw shooter. Gunning for point number 11 and Tennessee's biggest lead. Carey up. Good.
Got it.
Tennessee by 14. Berg going to guard Lipsy in the backcourt. Runs in front of him to cut it off to Buchanan. Buchanan to Momcilovic. Looking for a shot, can't get it. Toure to Lipsy. Lipsy going to take a 3 way offline. It's going to be Heisey coming up with it. He grabbed it and he stepped on the baseline. He didn't like that either.
Looked like Jacoby tipped it a little bit too.
Heisey is most displeased about everything. Inbounds pass comes to Berg. Double teamed in backcourt. He's going to bring it up. Heisey on him. to Boswell. Boswell guarded by Lipsy. To Gillespie, bounce pass. Estrella puts it up, missed it. Rebound Heisey. Coming the other way. He's in a big hurry. Heisey is bumped by Berg, and it's a foul. Maybe not the worst thing in the world, Chris Lofton.
It wasn't, because that was going to be an easy two, looked like. They had numbers.
Carey tried to go up and get the rebound and was way behind the play getting down court. Inbounds Heisey. Spinning, going to go down the lane, going to lay it up, and going to be fouled by Carey. Carey's second. And that is Tennessee's sixth. And so Heisey will go to the line to shoot two. Heisey had 14 in the first half, has not tallied in the second. We are exactly 9 minutes in. Tennessee leading by 14.
Yeah, he was hot in that first half.
Heisey. Up and in. Here comes Akpara. Here comes Brown. Estrella going to come out. Carey going to come out.
Heisey is 64%.
He looked better than that tonight.
Yeah, he looked money tonight.
Up, good. Now a 12-point game. Brown to inbounds. Gets it to Gillespie. Gillespie racing up court. Guarded by Toure. Gets by. Takes it down the lane. Left-hand layup. Won't go. It curls off the rim. And they're going to say basket interference on Tennessee. Someone touched the ball or touched the net.
I think it was Dwayne Brown.
Okay. So still 57-45. The Cyclones with Lipsy to Momcilovic. He's going to try to take a three. He can't do it over Brown. To Lipsy. Plata in the game, the big man, taking Bishop Boswell low, throwing it up. Missed it, but he was fouled from behind by Berg. That's 3 on Berg. And so Plata will go to the line to shoot free throws. How good a free throw shooter is he? 62%. Dominikas Plata. Played professional basketball in Germany before signing with Iowa State. Free throw up, missed it.
I've been to Germany a couple of times, Mike.
Did you like it?
It was cool. I was in and out. I didn't really get a chance to.
You did not play for a team in Germany.
No. We had a game. I played in Turkey, but we had a game in Germany.
Okay.
I played against a German team.
Plata puts it up. Well, that's badly missed. Amen, who's re-entered, rebounds.
That was a great foul.
Still 57-45, 10-20 to go in this game. Berg to Gillespie. Gillespie throws to Amen. Heisey was holding it. Amen trying to work on Heisey. We'll give it to Brown. Brown dribbles, gives Gillespie. Gillespie double team, circles, throws to Brown. Brown's got to put it up. And they're going to say it's a shot clock violation. Waited to see if they'd called a foul before the shot clock violation. They had not. Brown did not get it up quickly enough. 9:52 to go.
Nate's got to attack that when he gets the ball right here. The place for him, he's got to go.
Tennessee still leads by 12, but they have missed some opportunities. Lipsy in the corner. Heisey for three. Missed it. Rebounded by whom? They're going to call Ament for a foul. That's 4 on Ament.
Oh, man.
And so it'll be 1-1 for Plata. And so Ament got to come out, and Evans is coming back in with 9:40 to go. Ament was really surprised that was on him.
Yes.
Plata shooting 1-1. He just missed a couple. Up. That one's good. Okay. 57-46. Tennessee by 11.
Oh, they're from Gotha, Germany. I never heard of Gotha.
Plata. Free throw, no good. Evans with the rebound. Ahead to Berg. Berg dribbling out front. Goes to Gillespie. Lipsy on him. He's got 3 fouls. Gillespie kicks it to Brown. Alley-oop, and it's slammed home by Akpara.
Watch your head, Mike.
59-46 balls. Pretty pass, Brown.
Yes, it was.
Lipsy tries to drive on Berg, and they're going to get Berg for hooking it. That's the 4th foul on Berg. So 4 on Berg. Lipsy will go to the line. Suddenly, very quickly, 9 fouls on Tennessee.
Very quick.
Berg going to head to the bench. He's played a lot of minutes in this game. Done a pretty good job. But here's Lipsy, the 64% free throw shooter, puts it up and in. 59-47, 9:09 remaining.
Lipsy from Ames, Iowa.
He went to Ames High School. You know what their nickname is?
What?
Free throw up. No good. Rebound Brown. They're the Little Cyclones.
The Little Cyclones.
Gillespie going to take a 3 off the back iron, and they're going to call a foul in low, and the foul is on Brown for a push. And so we'll go to the other end to shoot 2 because already Iowa State is in the double bonus.
That's not a good shot by Jacoby, Mike. Well contested early in the shot clock.
8:59 to go.
We can get better.
So Dwayne picks up his first, and he'll get to shoot 2, Will Lipsy. Free throw up. Good. He is their all-time leader in steals.
I can see it. He picks up full court.
Second toss is up. No good. Rebound Akpara. 59-48 balls. Gillespie. Dribbling around, leaves it off with Boswell. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie to Boswell. On top, Brown. Hands off Boswell. Bounce pass Brown. Takes it down the lane. Lays it up and in.
Big finish by Dwayne.
61-48 balls. Heisey to throw it in. Gets it to Bateman. Guarded by his fellow freshman, Evans. On top, Buchanan. Backdoor pass, Heisey. Nearly lost it. Circle back to the free throw line. Gives Lipsy. Double team to Bateman. Bateman in trouble. Spins back out. 10 to shoot. Buchanan dribbles. Gives Lipsy. Lipsy tries to throw a pass. It's batted by Brown, and they call Brown for a foul.
Oh, man, I don't like that call, Mike. I got to see the replay, but
Looked like Brown just batted the ball.
yes, that's a bad call.
So Buchanan will go to the line. He is a 49% free throw shooter. Buchanan throws it up there, no good.
You know what they say, Mike? Ball don't lie.
Who says that?
It's just an unwritten rule in the basketball community.
They. 8:07 to go in the game. Buchanan up there. Made it. 61-49. Inbounds pass Boswell. Boswell bringing it up with Bateman guarding it. Boswell dribbling out front, taking his time. Tries to get a screen. Throws to Brown. Tries to lob it inside. It's intercepted. Toure rolling. And he was trying to get it in the corner to Bateman to take a three, and it was batted out of bounds by the hustling Evans. 61-49, 7:48 remaining. Tennessee by 12, trying to become elite.
Big Orange Basketball. We are the Vol Network.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Last weekend, Jacoby Gillespie became the first ever Southeastern Conference basketball player and only the sixth basketball player in NCAA history to put up 50 points and 15 assists in 2 NCAA tournament games back-to-back. Well, in this game, he has 13 points, which means he has now scored in double digits in all 24 neutral site games in his career. He passes Ethan Happ of Wisconsin for the all-time record.
Another record for Jacoby.
Now, he would rather play on Sunday, but that is a good note, and it shows just what Jacoby Gillespie has been in his career.
Yes, phenomenal. Glad to see him in orange, where he belongs.
Lipsy to throw it inbounds, gets it into Buchanan. Buchanan trying to drive on Okpara. Kills his dribble, throws out front to Bateman. It's intercepted by Gillespie. Comes the other way. Ball's leading by 12, looking to build on it. Brown sets a screen. Gillespie to Brown. Brown to Evans. Evans, one-hander up, won't go tip. Brown had the rebound for a second. Heisey knocks it over to Bateman. Way ahead to Lipsy for the layup. Good. It's a 10-point game with 7:15 to go. Gillespie brings it up.
I would stay in zone, right?
They're going to a zone. Looks like a 1-3-1 trap. To Gillespie in the corner for 3, in and out. Okpara had the rebound, lost it to Lipsy. Ahead to Toure. He drives, he throws it up, he missed it. Heisey gets the rebound, throws it back out to Bateman. Tennessee leads 61-51. To Heisey, to Buchanan, to Bateman. Bateman tries to drive on Okpara, fall away up, missed it. Buchanan got the rebound, and they're going to get Brown for a foul. Tennessee has gotten sloppy on defense.
Yes, we have. Buchanan just beat Dwayne to the spot for that rebound right there.
Buchanan will go to the line to shoot 2 with 6:32 to go. Tennessee with a 10-point lead. Balls have led by as many as 14. Buchanan's up and no good. Here comes Estrella and Carey. Okpara and Brown going to get a rest.
Blake, a native from Idaho.
Yeah, he's from Coeur d'Alene. It's beautiful there.
Coeur d'Alene. You've been there before?
Have I been there? I don't think so. I've been into Idaho. Makes the second free throw. I don't think I've been to Coeur d'Alene. I've seen pictures. 9-point game. Bulls need a hoop. Against this trapping zone. To Boswell. Boswell on the right side. Goes to Carey, to Gillespie. Back to Evans. Inside. Carey to Estrella for the layup. Good.
Mike, that's how you move the ball against the zone right there.
Jalen Carey, what a pass.
Great pass.
Ball's by 11 with 6 to play. To Buchanan on top. Buchanan to Toure in the corner. Lipsy for 3, far short. Evans with the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Buchanan. Shooting threes, not really what Lipsy does. He's a driver. Good player.
Great player.
Can shoot the 3. It's not the best part of his game.
He's looking to pass.
He's looking to create.
Yes.
He's a good player. Momcilovic back in the lineup as they go to this trapping zone. In the middle, they throw Estrella. Back to Boswell. Boswell drives, leaves it off with Evans. Evans drives, turns around, can't find anybody, gives it to Gillespie. 10 to shoot, 5.5 left in the game. Gillespie throws in the corner to Evans for 3, offline, and Buchanan pushed Estrella. JP was going to get that rebound, and Buchanan stuck his hand in the small of his back and gave him a shove.
Yes, he did.
That's 4 on Buchanan. And JP will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 8th foul overall on the Cyclones.
JP, Scarborough, Maine. I've never been to Maine yet.
I've been to Maine. It's beautiful.
I saw pictures.
Free throw up, missed short. Carey with the rebound. throws it back out, and it's Boswell who comes down with it. Boswell going to drive down the lane, throw in the corner to Evans, and he was fouled. Let's see who this foul is on. They call it on Bateman. Thought for a second it might be on Buchanan.
Yeah.
And so to the line for 1-1 goes Bishop Boswell with 5:16 remaining in the game, and Tennessee leading 63-52. Heisey back in, Bateman out. Boswell has 3 points in this game. Free throw up, in, out, out. Rebounded by Lipsy. Ahead to Heisey. Heisey on the run, has it knocked away by Gillespie. As he was going for the layup, Gillespie cut under him and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Now we got to capitalize on the free throw line.
Play to end, Buchanan out with 5:10 to go. Falls by 11. Inbounds pass, Heisey, guarded by Evans. Heisey spins down the lane, lays it up, draws the foul. Foul is on Evans. His first. It's like the team's 43rd in the half.
A lot of hacking going on.
Yeah, it's been a lot. 12 total fouls called in the first half on both teams. In the second half, I think that's 11 already on Tennessee. Heisey up, nope. Missed it short. Buchanan going to come back in for defense for Plata. And Heisey will again gun for point number 17.
Lake City, Minnesota native.
Played his first 4 years at Northern Iowa. Free throw up, good. He's got 17. Falls by 10, 5 minutes to go. Get it in front court to Estrella, to Gillespie. Gillespie double teamed out front, bounce pass Estrella. In the corner to Evans for three, missed it long. Throw ahead to Toure as Lipsy gets the rebound. Toure in the corner, Heisey tries to drive on Evans, he's cut off. To Buchanan. Buchanan trying to back his way in, lays it up and in. It's an 8-point game. 63-55, 4:26 to go. Back man-to-man, the Cyclones. Boswell to Carey. In the corner, Gillespie for three. Yes! Bang, bang! It spun out, and then it dropped back through. Falls by 11. Momcilovic going to take a three. He nails it. With 4 minutes to go, it's 66-58. Carey to throw it in to Gillespie. Gillespie guarded by Toure. Gillespie taking his time. Dribbling right. Goes to Carey. Back to Gillespie. 13 to shoot. Gillespie looking for help to Carey. Carey could take Momcilovic. Instead, he leaves it with Gillespie for three. It's short. Run down by Gillespie. Gillespie to Carey. Inside Estrella for the slammer. Watch your head, Mike. 68-58. 3:15 to go. Lipsy brings it up court. On top, Momcilovic going to try to take a three. Cut off by Boswell. To Heisey, who drives in, throws it up, missed it, and they call Carey for a foul. So Heisey will go to the line to shoot two when we come back. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Your score, Tennessee 68, Iowa State 58.
Hey, Vol Nation. It's good to see you here.
It's a fashion is
by like the review of VFL every season, every sip.
Ball's led in scoring by Jacoby Gillespie with 16, Nate Ament with 13. Felix Akpara, double-double for the second time this year, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Jalen Carey, double-double for the fourth time this year, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Tennessee shooting 49% from the field, 30% from three. They are 8 of 13 at the free throw line. Overall, Iowa State, 41% from the field, 26% from three. They also 61% from the free throw line, 13 of 21. 3 minutes remaining. Both teams in the double bonus from here on out. And Tennessee has 3 timeouts, 2 timeouts remaining for the Cyclones. So Heisey will go to the line to shoot free throws. Heisey, 6 of 7 at the line. He is tied with Lipsy for team high honors with 17 points. Heisey puts it up, missed it. 13 of 22 as a team at the line. Their Achilles heel.
Yes, I know.
Up. He gets that one to go. It's a 9-point game. Berg has checked back into the lineup. And he's going to throw it in. Ask for timeout. Saw Boswell coming, but didn't know if he had another count. And so Tennessee will take a timeout with 3 minutes to go. They have 2 more. See if it's a full or a 30.
I think it's 30.
I think it's a 30. Hey, enjoy and celebrate hoop season with light and crisp, truly hard seltzer. Modelo, brewed for full-time ball fans, and Ball Lager from Yeehaw Brewing Company. All distributed by Cherokee Distributing. Remember, celebrate responsibly, and 21 means 21. All right, you're Rick Barnes. You're talking to your basketball team right now. You know they're going to pick up full court. What's the message?
Don't try to force, don't rush. Take care of the ball. Let's run a good play. If you open, shoot it. If not, let's run a good play and let's get a good shot right here. We don't need to be in no rush.
Three minutes exactly left. Ament throws it into Gillespie, who breaks the press. Comes flying up court, guarded by Toure. Gillespie looking for a screen, nearly has it taken away. Goes into backcourt to get it. We'll give it to Ament now. Ament, pull up from 14 feet. Does he get the roll? He got the roll.
Sure does.
70-59. 2:34 to go. Lipsy guarded by Berg. Now picked up by Estrella. Throws cross court for Heisey and threw it away.
That's that defense, Mike.
Tennessee will inbounds with 2:27 remaining. 70-59, Vols lead. They led by 1 at the half. Gillespie racing up court, ahead to Ament. Ament takes it down the lane, has it batted away. Momcilovic going to come down, going to take a three, going to miss it. Boswell with a rebound with 2:13 to go. Ahead to Ament, back to Boswell. Ball's got a break there. Boswell gets around Toure. Looking for someone to pass it to. Now going to be double teamed, gets it to Ament. Ament takes a wide open three. Yes, sir!
Bang, bang, Nate, 3-me.
Falls by 14 with 1:50 to go. Lipsy on the run, and he is going to be fouled by Gillespie, who collided into him after Berg had gone running by, and he got into his leg, certainly not intentional. Lipsy going to have to do what we used to call walk it off. Gillespie picks up his second foul, and so Lipsy will go to the line to shoot 2. Not the worst thing in the world because they can't take a three-pointer.
That's right.
And they're not a great free throw
That's what I was about to
shooting team.
say. They're not great at shooting free throws, Mike.
A minute 48 to go. Tennessee 73, Iowa State 59. Lipsy up. Good. Lipsy with 18.
He's having a pretty good night. 18 points.
Lipsy up. In and out. Rebound Boswell. Ahead to Gillespie. They got to start thinking about fouling. To Ament. Ament's got to get it up court. He just does get it across. Ament dribbling around to Berg. Back out front to Gillespie. To Ament. To Boswell. Tennessee basically in a three corners. That's not really a thing, but they're stalling. In the corner, they go to Berg. Berg to Boswell. Gillespie, long three-pointer, nearly banked it in. Ament nearly got the rebound. Instead goes to Lipsy. A minute 13 to go. To Momcilovic. Throws it down low. Buchanan for the stuff. It's good. Timeout, Iowa State. 73-62 with a minute 8 to go. The possession by Tennessee took a full 30 seconds. And right now it's a numbers game. Going to get a full timeout here. Iowa State has one remaining. Tennessee led 34-33 at the half. But in the second half, the Vols went on a 20-8 spurt and took command of this game. Iowa State has gotten it back to 8 on a couple of occasions, but no closer. And so these fans from Ames, massive in number, start to leave to begin the drive back to Iowa, ostensibly. Down 11 with a minute 8 to go. They are 350 miles. Ames is 350 miles from Chicago. Ann Arbor, Michigan is 242 miles from Chicago, which is why there was all the maize and blue here for their win over Alabama. The game on Sunday will tip at 2:15 Eastern, 1:15 Central. Whomever wins this game and Michigan. And it will be a massive throng of Michigan fans in the United Center.
Absolutely. There was a lot of them earlier when we got here early for the game, the first game. There was a lot of fans in it from Michigan.
And there are a lot of Michigan fans in Chicago. A lot of Michigan grads live in Chicago. Full court pressure. Ament throws it inbounds to Gillespie. Gillespie runs around the double team, gives it to Ament, ahead to Berg. Berg dribbling around to Gillespie. Back to Berg. Inside a minute to Boswell, to Ament. To Boswell. They're not fouling. To Ament. Ament, and now we have a foul.
Yeah, Coach Barnes is getting on Ethan. JP was wide open.
Yes, he was.
For an easy dunk.
The foul on Lipsy, his fourth. And Boswell will go to the line to shoot two. First one up, no good. Bishop has been really good in the last 4 minutes of games. That miss makes him 17 of 23 shooting free throws in the last 4 minutes. That's better than the 68% he shoots on the year.
It's a lot better.
50.4 seconds to go. Boswell. Free throw up, makes it. Inbounds, Toure. Toure on the run, leaves it off Bateman. 30-footer for three, missed it. Tipped away and out of bounds to whom? It will stay with Iowa State. 42.8 to go. Tennessee 74, Iowa State 62. Momcilovic throws it inbounds to Lipsy. Guarded by Berg. To Momcilovic. He tries to take a three. It's blocked by Ament. Tipped away and grabbed by Boswell. Ahead to Berg for the layup. Good! 33 seconds to go. Tennessee by 14. And the Orange begin to take over the United Center. Fademan puts up a three. It's no good. Thrown back inbounds to Berg. And Berg and Tennessee can dribble it out. Tennessee has come to the Windy City and knocked off the number 2 seed in the region. They have beaten 3. They have beaten 2. Can they beat 1 on Sunday? We will see, but we know this. Tennessee is in the Elite 8 for the 3rd straight year, proving that this is an elite basketball program. Final score, Tennessee 76, Iowa State 62. Let's go!
Live across the Volunteer State, Big Orange basketball.